USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks, or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at USAA.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Walmart Business is in the business of saving you time, money, and hassle. Whether your business started in a garage or is a garage, Walmart Business has the tools to help you get where you're going. Tools like free shipping, multi-user accounts, and just about any item your company needs.
Even a double filtration cyclone dust collector.
Yep, even that.
Sweet.
Walmart Business. It's the Walmart you love. Now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com. Terms apply.
Got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
Maintaining hope in the face of hard truths, finding balance between optimism and realism at work abstract. This article explores achieving and maintaining a healthy balance between optimism and realism in organizational leadership. The author argues that optimism alone can lead to disappointment when realities are ignored, while realism alone breeds cynicism that undermines morale and progress.
9 años pidiendo el snack wrap. Aquí tienes tu snack wrap. ¿Tú quieres un snack wrap? Toma tu snack wrap. ¿Tú también? Toma un snack wrap. Snack wrap, snack wrap, snack wrap. Volvió el snack wrap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso Virtual Coffee Machines. Ready to enjoy the bold flavors of barista-quality Nespresso iced coffee at home? Simply fill a glass with ice and press the brew button on your virtual pop machine to enjoy rich double espressos roasted to stand up even when chilled. Refreshingly bold iced coffee. Refreshingly easy to make at home. Visit Nespresso.com to shop now.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, how to get 30, how to get 20, 20, 20, how to get 20, 20, how to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
This episode is sponsored by Friskies, who would like to tell your cats hi. Now, if that didn't get your cat's attention, there is one thing that always does the trick. Just pour some Friskies crunchy food in the bowl and you'll hear those paws come running. Works every time. With so many Friskies choices, you can always bring your cats running from their secret napping spots. There's always more to explore. See for yourself at Friskies.com or visit your local store.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
AI is moving fast. So fast, it's hard to keep up. In fact, in ServiceNow's latest AI Maturity Index, scores dipped 20% from last year. But that's okay, because AI isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. You may be behind today, but tomorrow you could be a pace setter. Dive into ServiceNow's AI Maturity Index and see how you can innovate as fast as your ambitions. Visit servicenow.com/AI maturity.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean.
Jif. It's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at jif.com.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This episode is brought to you by Hyundai. Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong. Because right now, you can save big on their most popular models, including SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe Hybrid, and the all-electric Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com. Offers end September 2nd, 2025.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
However, balancing optimism and realism through deliberate efforts can help organizations survive challenges and thrive. Key recommendations include leading with hope while governing with truth. Using both inspiration and evidence to rally support. Directly acknowledging difficulties but focusing on solutions. Embracing complexity rather than oversimplifying, and keeping discussions centered on controllable factors. Maintaining this optimist-realist balance cultivates resilience and collective motivation to navigate uncertainties. It gives organizations the flexibility and fortitude to handle adversities while advancing ambitions. Anchoring in both hope and veracity grounds leaders to not just persevere but make progress towards a brighter future. I've seen my fair share of leadership challenges. Through it all, one issue consistently arises: striking the right balance between optimism and realism. Getting this balance wrong can undermine morale, productivity, and overall well-being for everyone involved. But with a deliberate approach, it is possible to maintain hope in the face of hard truths. Optimism alone leads to disappointment. Realism alone breeds cynicism. But together, they can help organizations not just survive but thrive. Today we will explore my perspectives on achieving and maintaining a healthy balance of optimism and realism at work. Defining optimism and realism. To start, it's important to clearly define what is meant by optimism and realism. Optimism refers to having a generally positive outlook and believing that good things will happen or desirable results will be achieved. Research shows that optimism is correlated with better health, higher achievement and greater well-being. Schulman, 1999. However, unchecked optimism risks overlooking problems or dismissing difficulties as temporary setbacks. Realism, on the other hand, is about facing facts objectively and accepting situations for what they are, without embellishing positives or exaggerating negatives. Realism helps ensure plans, goals, and resources match reality. Yet too much focus on challenges and constraints alone can undermine morale and dampen drive. The key, as with many things, lies in balance. Optimism without realism sets us up for disappointment, while realism without optimism breeds stagnation. Organizations need both to weather adversity and maximize opportunity. Achieving this balance requires conscious effort from leadership. Lead with hope, govern with truth. A cornerstone of maintaining balance is the message and actions demonstrated from the top. As leaders, it is crucial that we lead with hope but govern with truth. This means communicating a compelling vision for the future while also providing unvarnished assessments of present conditions. For example, when my firm was facing a significant economic downturn a few years ago, I made sure to acknowledge the very real challenges we all saw while also emphasizing my belief, supported by data, that with focused effort our business could not only survive, but continue growing. Focusing too much on either hope or truth alone would have undermined the other. Use inspiration and evidence in tandem. Building on this, leaders should use inspiration and evidence in tandem when bringing people together around goals. Sharing inspirational stories that lift spirits is vital, but not at the expense of providing objective analyses, metrics and facts. Likewise, focusing only on objective reports risks coming across as overly critical or dampening initiative. During a reorganization at a major non-profit I assisted, the CEO balanced hopeful anecdotes from successful community partnerships with detailed analyses showing how proposed changes aligned financial realities with their mission. Presenting vision and veracity together cultivated buy-in where an exclusively optimistic or realistic approach may not have. Acknowledge challenges directly while optimism is necessary for advancing ambition. Directly acknowledging difficulties and challenges, rather than deflecting or dismissing them, builds trust and focuses collective efforts. Some of the most effective leaders I've seen did not shy away from conveying real concerns transparently when needed, but confidently insisted on our ability to meet or overcome them through coordinated action. For instance, when news broke of a global logistics issue threatening supply chains in my manufacturing client's industry, the CEO called an emergency all-hands meeting. There, she discussed implications and uncertainties frankly, thanked teams for rapid prior problem-solving, and asked for input on response strategies, instilling calm resolve where panic may have otherwise flourished. Direct challenge discussion, balanced with solution-seeking, cultivated resilience. Embrace complexity and nuance. Maintaining organizational balance also requires resisting oversimplification and embracing complexity. The world rarely deals in absolutes of only positives or negatives. Leaders nurture optimism and realism by acknowledging nuanced truths, that challenges exist alongside opportunities, and limitations co-occur with potential. When guiding a technology startup through funding negotiations, I found framing outcomes probabilistically rather than definitely helped balance hopeful aspirations with pragmatic planning. Saying, this outcome is quite likely if we do X, Y, Z, acknowledged challenges inherent to their situation without dismissing possibilities, creating a shared understanding that problems can be managed, if not prevented entirely. Framing challenges and potential as coexisting brought out the best thinking. Focus on controllables. Lastly, leadership helps strike the optimist-realist balance by centering discussions on factors within our control. While acknowledging hard facts, the emphasis stays on variables we can directly influence through coordination and effort, like strategy, execution and teamwork, rather than dwelling on external uncertainties entirely outside our sphere. During budget negotiations with the city council that nearly derailed a large public works project, my client's project manager steered conversations back to operational and community benefits rather than debating political headwinds beyond our authority. This kept optimism for positive impact alive while also giving councillors concrete management milestones to track progress objectively. Centering on controllables where possible maintains balance even in complex multi-stakeholder scenarios. Conclusion: optimism alone risks neglecting realities, while realism alone can stall action and diminish spirit. But together, and with intention from leadership, optimism and realism reinforce one another to sustain meaning, momentum and achievement despite inevitable challenges. Leading with hope and governing with truth fosters both clear-eyed thinking and visionary mindsets. Communicating evidence and aspiration side by side garners buy-in. Directly addressing hard facts builds confidence in our capacity to handle difficulties. Embracing complexity adds nuance needed to understand both potential and limitations. And focusing discussions on controllables within our authority keeps energy directed productively. Maintaining this optimist-realist balance gives organizations the cognitive flexibility and collective fortitude to not only weather adversity but advance ambition even in uncertain times. It cultivates the resilient mindsets and united effort that transforms challenges into opportunities. In an unpredictable world, anchoring in both hope and veracity grounds us to not just persevere but progress towards a brighter future.